For many American homeowners, the monthly mortgage payment often feels like the biggest housing expense. But in many parts of the United States, another cost has been quietly rising in the background: property taxes. For working professionals who purchased homes years ago, property tax bills that once felt manageable are slowly becoming harder to absorb within the monthly household budget. In the United States, homeownership has long been associated with financial stability and long-term security. Many households view purchasing a home as a way to establish predictable housing costs over time. However, while mortgage payments often remain relatively stable, property taxes do not follow the same pattern. Property taxes are determined by local governments and are influenced by property values, municipal budgets, and regional development patterns. As cities grow and property values increase, local tax assessments can gradually. For homeowners, this creates a financial dynamic that is not always obvious when purchasing a home. At the time of purchase, many buyers focus primarily on the mortgage payment. Lenders often present a clear monthly payment estimate that includes principal and interest. But the long-term trajectory of property taxes is far more uncertain. Over time, property values in many regions of the United States have increased significantly. While rising property values can benefit homeowners in terms of equity, they also influence how property taxes are calculated. As local assessments adjust, tax obligations can increase alongside. For working professionals with stable but gradually growing incomes, these changes may not be immediately noticeable. Property taxes often increase slowly rather than dramatically, but over several years, the cumulative effect can become meaningful. In many households, property taxes are included within monthly escrow payments that accompany the mortgage. When taxes rise, escrow payments are adjusted to reflect the higher obligation. This means homeowners may experience an increase in their monthly housing payment, even if their mortgage interest rate remains unchanged. For families who purchased homes several years earlier, the expectation was often that housing costs would stabilize after the initial purchase. Instead, many homeowners are discovering that property-related expenses continue evolving long after the purchase is complete. Local government budgets also play a role in this pattern. Municipal services, such as public schools, infrastructure maintenance, and emergency services are frequently funded through property taxes. As communities expand or infrastructure demands grow, local governments may adjust tax rates to maintain service levels. These adjustments are often gradual and administrative in nature, but they contribute to the long-term increase in property tax obligations. Another factor influencing property taxes is regional development. When neighborhoods experience growth, improved amenities, or rising demand for housing, property valuations can rise accordingly. Higher property values may reflect a stronger housing market, but they also create higher tax assessments for homeowners. For working professionals, balancing mortgage payments, insurance costs, and other household expenses, these incremental increases can slowly reshape the overall cost of homeownership. Unlike a one-time expense, property taxes represent an ongoing financial obligation that adjusts over time. This dynamic can be especially noticeable in areas where housing markets have experienced significant appreciation. Homeowners who purchased properties years earlier may find that tax assessments now reflect a very different market environment. In these cases, the home itself may have become more valuable, but the cost of maintaining ownership has also evolved. For many households, property taxes are not a financial crisis. Instead, they represent a gradual shift in the structure of housing expenses. Small adjustments each year can accumulate into a meaningful change over the long term. Understanding this pattern helps explain why some homeowners feel that housing costs continue to expand even when their mortgage terms remain unchanged. The broader lesson is that homeownership expenses are not limited to the mortgage itself. Property taxes, insurance costs, and maintenance obligations all contribute to the long-term financial reality of owning a home. For working professionals managing careers, family expenses, and long-term savings goals, these additional housing costs form an important part of the financial landscape. And in many communities across the United States, property taxes are becoming one of the quiet factors shaping that landscape.